Hello, my dear student of class 11 geography. In this video, I am going to start chapter 2 Structure and Physiography of India. This chapter focuses on developing an understanding about the various geological as well as physiographical features of India. My dear student, the earth and its various landforms that we see today have evolved over a long period of time. The earth is estimated to be about 460 million years old. Since then, it has undergone many changes brought about primarily by various endogenic and exogenic forces. Endogenic forces are those forces which originate within the earth's surface and cause deformation and formation of the different parts of the earth. While exogenic forces are those forces which originate on the earth's surface. Most of them are have their origin in the atmosphere, and they act on the earth's surface. They act as the grading and upgrading and degrading agents. So today's physical forms, geomorphological forms of the land are the result of these endogenic and exogenic forces. And this is true about India also. In class 9, you have studied about plate tectonic movement, in which you had heard about Pangea, which got divided into two parts, and the southern part of that was called Gondwana land and the northern part was Angara land. Again, Gondwana land breaks into many parts and Indo-Australian plate gets separated from the Gondwana land. In course of time, this plate also breaks into many plates, and two major plates of that, Australian plate and Indian plate, they make movement in almost opposite direction. Australian plate moves towards the southeast direction, and whereas we find Australia, and Indian plate get drifted towards the north. It was earlier to the south of equator, so it crosses equator and moves northward. Eventually and gradually it collides with the Eurasian plate and get pushed beneath the Eurasian plate. The northern part of it get pushed beneath the Eurasian plate. As a result of this collision, due to this collision, the sediments deposit of the geosyncline of the Tethys Sea get uplifted and folded up to give birth to Himalayas and other mountain system of the West Asia. Due to the uplift of Himalayas and actually subsidence of the northern flank of the Indian plate, that is today the peninsular plateau, peninsular block, a large depression gets created between the Himalayas and the peninsular block. In course of time, this depression gets filled with the sediments brought by various rivers from the mountains of the north and the peninsular plateaus. So in long years, in millions of years, this depression gets filled and led to the formation of a vast level tract of alluvium deposits, which we call today the Indo-Ganga-Brahmaputra plain or northern plain of India. Thus, if we see India geologically, we find there are three major geological divisions of India. The peninsular block, which came from as a part of the Indian plate. This is the oldest landmass of the world, and when it collides with the Eurasian plate, a new landform, that are mountain system of the north, come up, and after the formation of the Himalayas and due to the subsidence of the northern flank of the Indian plate, a large depression when gets filled with the sediments brought by the rivers, then northern plains are formed. Thus, we have three major geological divisions of India, and they are peninsular block. Second, they are Himalayas and the other mountains of the north, and third is the Indo-Ganga-Brahmaputra plain, the northern plain. So in this way, we find geologically we can divide India into three regions, three geological regions broadly: peninsular block, the Himalayan mountains and the other mountains of the north, and the Indo-Ganga-Brahmaputra plain. Thank you. In this video, one by one, all the geological regions and as well as physiographical regions will discuss in the next video.